Okay, now let us start our next chapter, that is data handling, chapter 5 of class 8. Now, first information is the data. The collection of any information is called actually data as given in your book, and there are many type of graph to represent these data, like a pictograph as we have done in class 6 onwards, then a bar graph. A bar graph will look like this. This is a bar graph, okay, and we have double bar graph. A double bar graph will be like this one, okay, and similarly we have other graphs like two types of data, that is raw data and group data. So this kind of data is called raw data, in which we have just collected the data, and if we are making a frequency distribution table like this, then it is known as a group data. Okay, so grouping of data is done based on this frequency distribution table and tally marks. I hope you know what is tally marks. Okay, we will be using tally marks in our questions also, and this is group data, group frequency distribution table. Okay, now moving on to exercise 5.1, where in question number 1 it has been asked that which of the following would you use histogram. Okay, so one thing you need to understand, that for histogram we need a class interval. Okay, the data should be divided into class intervals. So the number of letters for different areas, can it be divided into class interval? No. Height of competitors in athletic meets, yes, it can be divided into class interval, like from 0 to obviously not 0, from 150 centimeter to 152 centimeter, from 152 centimeter to 153 centimeters. So like this we can see whether we can divide it into intervals or not. I'm giving an example here. Like this we can have different class intervals, and similarly for C it is no, and D we can have time intervals, so it is yes. Okay, understood? We can use histogram for B and D. So next is question number 2. We need to draw the frequency distribution table. For that we need 3 columns. I hope you understand the tally marks. So women, men, boys, girls, like counting the boys. So there are 5 boys. Similarly we can finish the rest of the part. Okay, so this is how we will draw the frequency distribution table. And question number 3 is your homework. Let's go to question number 4. Obviously this will be done in the graph. Students, this is called kink. Okay, when both the interval and the first separation is not equal, we provide a kink like this. Okay, this is called jagged line or kink. Okay, so like this, draw the histogram as per the table, frequency distribution table. So this is your required answer. Okay, now they are asking some questions which we can answer from the table itself. Which group has maximum number of workers? So obviously this group, that is 830 to 840 group. Okay, how many workers earn 850 rupees and more? So 850 rupees is here. Now you have to add all this part, because it is asked about 850 or more, so this will be here. And if 850 or less, like in the next question, so we will be adding this part here. So that question, these parts of the question number 4 can be answered from the frequency distribution table more easily. Okay, and question number 5 is also a same question actually. I don't think I have to explain you that part. You need to understand the basic concepts behind these chapters. Okay, and the questions are very easy. You just need some practice, and it's time taking. It's just time taking. It is not that hard. Okay, and that is why it is very important chapter, because it will give you full marks if you prepare it well. Okay, understood? Thank you. Stay tuned for more.